Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a reading today for the masculine energy, male or female. This is going to be a general spread, so take it how it resonates and don't force anything to fit. That's not your story. I'm going to be using a couple of different decks to get the energy reading for the masculines today. So I'm going to start off with the Supernatural Tarot deck, and we're going to see what comes out and go from there. Excuse me. All right, Spirit, can I get a clear reading for the masculine energy, please? For it's going to be resonating with this reading for the highest good, please, and thank you for the masculine's energy, male or female, for the highest good. What's going on with them? What messages do you have for them at this time for their highest good? Please make it very clear and easy for me to articulate. Thank you for your divine protection, Holy Spirit. Hallelujah. Big brother. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on today, masculines. All right, we have the Knight of Wands, or Knight of Bones. This is the Five of Swords. Sorry, the Six of Swords. Knight of Wands, Six of Swords, Page of Cups. Okay. All right, so masculines with the overall energy with the Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Page of Cups. I feel like there's I was about to say there's something down in your spirit that's making you feel something, or there's something deep in your thoughts that you're thinking about. There's something you want to take action towards. And there's also something you want to leave behind. The Six of Swords is going into calmer waters. The Knight of Wands is a passionate, sometimes player energy, but it depends on what comes out with it. But this Knight of Wands is ready to move forward, or ready to take action towards something new. Okay? That's what I'm getting. All right, what's the message for the masculine energy? Look at how it resonates. Okay. I got the Chariot that just flipped over. So yeah, the masculine energy is taking action towards moving forward towards something new. Got the Hermit in reverse though. The Star card. The Six of Wands. And the World card in reverse. So we have two major arcanas in reverse. We have the Hermit reverse, we have the World reverse, and we have two major arcanas in the upright, the Star card and the Chariot. I also have a Knight of Swords here. So it looks like masculines are taking some time to go within to, I want to say, resolve something or plan something. So the masculines that I'm picking up on are like in doing some introspect. They're looking within. They're trying to understand. They're trying to figure out how to end something so they can heal and move forward. It's like they're looking up maybe information, or they're looking for some guidance, some answers. They're looking to find a way to close out this cycle successfully so they can heal and go within and move on. But this Knight of Swords is a feminine energy in this reading. And the shirt that she has on says, "The devil made me do it." They could be running from the law. because this is a police officer's vehicle or some type of government. To me, it looks like a police car. I don't know, but it's the chariot. And it's like the masculines are trying to figure out how to leave this Knight of Swords energy so they can go within and heal and close out a cycle. So the World card is somebody who could be a fixed sign, yes, but this is also somebody who has a fixed mind, somebody who has made a sound decision. They're ready to escape their environment, or they're ready to escape their environment. So here's the thing. Whoever this masculine energy is I'm picking up on is ready to get out of a toxic environment. Some kind of environment that he's been in for some time has caused him to feel some type of way. Maybe it's the people around him, maybe it's the people that he's dealing with, but he's starting to become suspicious of the people that he's keeping company with. It's like he figured out that somebody that's around him is bringing him a lot of bad energy. And he doesn't really know where it's coming from or who it is that's causing him to feel this way. But something about this masculine energy feels like he is doing like some investigation, looking for some information, trying to get some answers, because something in his world right now is upside down. And he doesn't really know why his life is upside down. Why is his business falling apart? Or why is he losing certain things? Like, it's like he's trying to figure out why he's so lost. Because this masculine is clueless. This masculine has no clue to what is really going on. But they know that there's something going on that doesn't make any sense. Because if I'm with the love of my life, or if I'm living my dream job, or I have all this success, then why am I still feeling like there's something missing? I even got somebody that I kick it with, but it still feels like there's something missing. So I want to figure out what's missing from this picture. What am I not seeing about this situation? If everything looks good, why is everything feeling so like bad? Like the life he lives looks really good on the outside, but on the inside, this masculine is hurting. He's not happy. He doesn't want to be where he may be. So he's not really showing up in his authentic self, as his authentic self. Wherever he goes for work or whatever he does for work, he has to show up a certain kind of way. But now it's getting hard for this person to continue to pretend to be a certain kind of way, because something in his life or their life is really off. But he doesn't know what it is or why it is. He wants to figure out like what is causing all of these upsets in my life. Why every time I put my hands on something to create something, why does it always fall apart? Is it me or is it somebody else? So he's trying to understand what's really going on in his world, because something in his world is off. And he doesn't really know why it's off, or like what's causing it to be this way, or who's doing it, or, you know what I mean? He doesn't have any clues. He's looking for clues. He's researching to find some clues that'll help him figure out what's going on. And he may also know something about a situation that's going on. But if he exposes what he knows about that's going on in his world, he may get clarify the Six of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. So this masculine knows something is off. Okay, because I'm getting like, for some of them, this has to do with their personal life and just regular shit, right? But for others of you or them, this masculine knows some information about a situation that's going on in his environment. But what he doesn't know is if he should step forward, speak up about it, or tell somebody else what he knows. Because he's figured out something and he understands that something is the way it is because something is going wrong. So he's been digging for some answers, trying to figure out what's going wrong, why are things this way, and he found something. He figured out something. And now that he knows who it is or what it is, now he has to decide what he is going to do about it. Because in his mind, he wants to just get up and go. But because there's some kind of connection with him and somebody else, he just can't pick up and run off. Because if he runs off or runs away, this person will find him. She has some kind of power over this masculine's energy. It's almost like she can control him and get him to do whatever she wants. Because she has some kind of power that the devil gave her to give her access or control over people's minds. And it's like when he's not around her, his life or things are like easier for him to get done. But when he's around her, he loses his focus on what he's doing and he is summoned by her. It's almost like she can summon him. Every time he tries to get away from this person, there's something that she does to summon him and makes him come back. Maybe she threatens his position. Maybe she's his boss. Maybe she's his spouse. But whenever he wants to leave this person, she does something to make him come back. Like she calls him back in. And he's trying to figure out, like, why every time I decide to do something, like he's trying to figure out why he does that. Like, why do I do that? Why do I keep going back to the situation? Why do I keep letting this person call me back in? Like, why am I still attracted to this person? What is keeping me from leaving this person? He doesn't know why he can't leave this person. He doesn't understand why he just can't leave this person. He wants to leave this person. He's tried to leave this person, but every time he leaves, he goes back. And he doesn't understand why he keeps doing that. Because he's not happy in the situation that he's in. But it's like he has no power or control over his life. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a lot of different messages, but and the Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom and the Ace of Wands. Like he's trying to plan he's trying to like figure out what to do next because he knows something is not right. He knows something is going on. He doesn't know exactly what it is. He may know that there's magic going on or somebody's doing magic on him. He may have found that out and he may know now why he's like the. So, okay. For some of you, he figured it out. Or they figured it out. They figured out that this person had some kind of power over them. And he didn't know exactly what it was until now. So now he's aware that this person has spell work on him. Or uses spell work on him. To control him. To make him come back to her. So he can't let this person know what he knows. So he's keeping it to himself. Because he's trying to find a way to break free from this energy. And now that he knows that he hasn't been successful before in the past, because this person was doing spells on him, he's trying to figure out, how can I do it this time and be successful? How can I break the spell work that's on me so I can get away from this person? So he's trying to figure out how to reverse a spell that he knows this person has put on him. Because he knows that he's under some kind of spell work or binding spell, or he's bound to this person in some way. So he's trying to find somebody who can reverse the spell for him that knows about dark magic, or he's trying to learn how to reverse dark magic himself. Because he really wants to escape the situation or get away from these people, because something in this group of people is not right. And he doesn't want to go down for it. He doesn't want to go to jail for it. He doesn't want to be involved with it. He wants to expose what he knows, but he has to have like real evidence to support his case, or this person will make him look crazy to this, because this person has some kind of connections to like government, as like power or position of power, and they can get anybody to do what they want. They can pay somebody off, or hypnotize somebody and make them, you know, be on their side or whatever the fuck she does. And he know that if he doesn't have like the right proof, that this person can convince the government, the cops, whoever, that they're innocent. This person's just making this up. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you know, he really has clarity on what he wants to do. He wants to take action and move away from the situation, six of swords, and get out of this environment. He wants to come towards somebody with a page of cups, but he doesn't know how to successfully get away from this person without getting caught, okay, or being accused of something he didn't do, right? That's what I'm getting. Because the page of, the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Wands and the Fools. Yeah, so this King of Wands is trying to find a way to get out of this environment or away from this person without getting caught. And he also is trying to find a way to reverse the spell work that she's been putting on him. Or whatever, vice versa. Yeah. And the Two of Pentacles, Page of Swords. I also feel like this person knows that this masculine is kind of on to what she's been doing. She's not unaware that he knows something about what's going on, more than he says he knows. So she's trying to get him to like forget, like erase his memory. This is weird. This is like some True Blood type shit where the vampires can erase your thoughts and give you a new memory. Or they had like power over like corrupt police officers they can pay off to get them to do what they want them to do. Like this is somebody who has a lot of connections in a very high position that has control or power to control other people. Your masculine could be her lover. He knows what she's been doing and he doesn't want to be a part of it anymore. He wants to get out of this situation, but he knows he doesn't have, I don't want to say power to leave or something to leave, or if he does have it to leave, she's going to find out about it. So I don't know. Let me just keep going. I'm trying to keep pulling some cards, but the story pretty much is telling itself with these like 5 cards, like what's going on with the masculine right now. They're trying to go within and heal, but every time they try to do that, they get blocked by this energy. The Ace of Swords. Is this reversed? There's either some lies being detected. He's detecting some lies because it wants to be in reverse. Like he's figured out this person has been lying to him about everything. Because he was under the impression that something here was legal. But he's finding evidence to show that something that's been going on is illegal. Or somebody illegally captured his heart. He didn't just meet this person and fall in love with this person. This person did something to make this person fall in love with them. And they're starting to realize that they're under some kind of spell. And he's starting to discover the truth about the situation. And now he has like some kind of understanding of what's been going on and why his life is, you know, why things are the way they are. So now that he has the clarity about the situation, he has to figure out, what am I going to do now? Because if this person finds out that I'm on to them or that I'm aware of what they're doing, they're just going to do some more. You know what I mean? So he has to be careful how he plans his next move. If he wants to successfully get out of the situation, he has to be careful how he plans his next move. He doesn't want this person to figure out what they're up to. All right, I don't know. Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they're dealing with a Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody who's been doing spell work on them and he knows the truth now. But now he's got to figure out what to do about it or how to reverse it. Because now everything makes sense. Now he understands why every time he left this person, he kept coming back. Or why every time, you know, something happened, he kept going back to the situation. He now understands why he kept doing those things. He now knows that that's what's been keeping him from being able to let go, because this person has some kind of power over him. This is the Ten of Cups. This is the Ten of Cups. This could be family. Maybe he knows that everybody he is connected to is involved. So basically, this person, the Queen of Wands, has everybody in this environment in her pocket. Everybody in this community does what she says to do. He was a part of the group as well, but now he wants to get out. But nobody in this community or the group of people that he hangs around can help him escape this person, because they're all connected to this one energy. So he has to do this on his own. He has to keep this information to himself. He can't expose himself or let anybody know that he's on to them or he's aware of what's been going on. He has to kind of keep it to himself. Okay, so he's planning something. Ace of Pentacles and the Star card at the bottom. Yeah, and the High Priestess. So this is definitely a dark witch that's doing spell work on this masculine. I feel like this particular masculine is aware of what's been going on, or figured out what's been going on between the two of them, and now he wants to get out of this situation. But he can't let this person knows that he knows what he knows. He has to keep the High Priestess this to himself. He can't share this information with anybody else. He can't let anybody know what he knows, because everybody's connected to this person. She has everybody under her control, not just your person. So it's multiple people involved here, and they're all being manipulated and controlled by this Queen of Wands in reverse. She's like the queen mother of this coven of people, or she runs the town, or she has a lot of pull or power. She can influence people to do what she wants them to do, and all she got to do is do a little bit of hoodoo-doo-doo, and everything works out for her. She's been doing this to this masculine. And I'm only saying she because I just want to keep it simple. That's what's on the card. And if it's the opposite, then reflective roles is needed. Okay. But she's a part of a group, a high priestess. She has a lot of power, influence, and control. She runs a lot of businesses. So she has a lot of power. Okay. She uses her powers to control and manipulate people to get them to do what she wants them to do. So what she did to this masculine upon meeting them is she used her powers to manipulate this masculine's feelings to change how he felt about someone else, to make them fall in love with them. Ace of Cups. Because this masculine was on the path to someone else, or being guided to go towards someone else. But on their way to Damascus is what I'm hearing, but that's just biblical reference. On his way to his destination, the Queen of Wands intercepted him and proposed to him a deal or an offer he could not refuse. But what he did not realize at the time is that what she was offering him was a deal that he would not be able to get out of in the end. She knew that once she got him to agree with this deal, or make this deal with her, that she would have him under her control as well. So she lied to him to get him to agree to allow her to be whatever he is to her, to him, to get what she wanted. She wanted somebody to be in love with her. She had everything else she ever wanted, but she didn't have anybody who was her, like, her main person. Everybody else was just people that she could control and manipulate, and whatever the case may be. But she was looking for a lover. And she found something in this person that she wanted for herself. I feel like this person could have talked about you to this person, and she became envious of you. So she manipulated your masculine to see her the way he saw you. Okay? She lied to this person to get him to agree to get in bed with her too. And that sexually as well. So she could have used sex magic on this person. And look at that, the Magician in reverse. Didn't even see it right there. Definitely use spell work on this masculine to get him to choose her over you. And he's trying to figure out how to get out of this situation and leave this behind. But he can't expose himself He can't expose himself. This is the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a community of people. He did it for the money. Okay. So this person introduced herself as a public figure, let's just say, or a celebrity in the community. Your person had inspirations to be some kind of celebrity, some kind of popular person. They wanted the attention that this person got from the people, or the respect that this person got from the people in the community. He wanted to be like her. So he kind of looked up to her and saw her as somebody he could not get romantically involved with, but learn from, so that he can be successful in his own business. But instead of him, like treating this like a student and a teacher relationship, they got involved sexually, and she fell in love with him, and she forced him to fall in love with her with magic. And he's starting to understand now why he did what he did to somebody else. Now it all makes sense that I left my person, my family, for this person because she was using spell work on me. He understands what was done to him to make him leave this situation behind. So he knows he has to make something right. He knows he owes somebody an apology, or he knows he needs to go back to his family or where he came from, because this is not the person he's supposed to be with. She made this person walk away from their family to be with her, like give up everything they own and come follow me. I can make you rich. I can make you successful. I can give you your dream job. I got power or connections with people in high places. Like, she sold him a dream, and he fell for the manipulation. And once she got this person under her wing, she had the power to control him too and influence his decisions. So that's why he chose this person. It wasn't because he chose her because he had deep feelings for her. He chose her because she made him feel like he could be more successful if the two of them were in business together, and whatever this was together, they can build an empire. And he wanted that for himself, for his family, to support his family. He didn't intend to go off and start fucking around with this energy. She seduced him with her powers to make him fall in love with her. Okay? And the Empress at the bottom. You're the Empress. She captured this person's imagination and she sold him a dream. She made life look better with her than with you or whatever. And that's what got his attention. That's what drew him away from this connection. He was lured away by a lustful spirit who used her magic on him like everybody else to influence him to leave you to be with her. Okay? That's how he got trapped or caught in this situation. That's how the binding spell was placed over him. And now he wants to reconcile. Sorry, this is the Hangman in reverse. This is the Magician. But it's the same person, it looks like to me. But anyway, this is the Hangman reverse. So he wants to get out of the situation. And he left you behind for that reason. Or they left you for that reason. This person kind of manipulated this person's thoughts to make them see them as you and you as them. All right, take it how it resonates. Yeah, she was very patient too. It took her a while to convince this person to join the team, because he had his suspicions already from the beginning. So here's the thing. The masculine was aware of this person's reputation before he got in bed with them. Right? But once she influenced him or, did her magic on him, he went against his better judgment. He allowed whatever this person said to him make him change his mind about her, so that he would join her. So anyway, she got him to join the team. Like I said, she has cops in her pockets. She has lawyers on her defense. Like, she has everything she needs to be able to stay out of trouble. And if she ever gets into trouble, she could just pay somebody to erase the records or, dismiss the case. She has that kind of connection. And he looked up to her for that reason. So when he showed interest in her, he felt like he was a celebrity too. because she kind of put him in the spotlight and brought attention to him. And that's kind of what he wanted, was to be recognized in this community as this person that people could look up to. But on his own, he wasn't able to present himself that way, or he wasn't getting that kind of recognition. But with her, she kind of put him in the spotlight and made him a celebrity in his own town. And he wanted that type of attention. So he kind of ran off and soaked it all in and became somebody he wanted to be, which led him down this path that got him in this situation, that made him leave his family behind, that made him walk away from the love of their life. But here he is now trying to impress, I heard impress, the Empress. In order for him to get his Empress back, he has to impress this person. Like, he has to show up as, because the way the Empress is looking at this man behind bars, it's almost like she's disgusted at him. Like, she has this really, like, not so happy to see you look on her face. And he knows in order for him to get back into her good graces, he has to do something to impress her, like give her a reason to believe him, or give her a reason to let him back in. Like, she's not going to open the door and just let him walk back in. Not after what he did. And he knows in order to get his Empress back, he has to find a way to restore balance in this connection. So he's in the middle of trying to figure out how to walk away from this relationship with this third party energy, the Queen of Wands, or how to get out of an environment where everybody is toxic to him, family, friends, lovers. Like, he just wants to escape his reality and create a new one with you. Yeah, he wants to escape his reality and create a new one with you. That's what he wants to do here. That's what he's trying to figure out how to do, is to walk away from his old reality and create a new life with you. That's what he's trying to figure out. That's why he's the Magician. He's trying to figure out how to erase his old life and create a new life with you. But in order for him to even have a chance to do that, he has to prove himself to you, because you're not going to let him back into your home or in your life and he's still caught up in all of this other shit that's going on. Like, you want to see some kind of proof or evidence that he's no longer tied to this person or connected with these people, because you know that these are bad people. And you know that these people that he was connected with or dealing with in his life were all working on him, like had him under some kind of spell. So you already told this person that this person had him under some kind of spell, and they didn't believe you. They ran off anyway. They thought you were just saying that to keep them from, So basically, if you told this person that this person was doing spells on him and he didn't believe you, he thought you was just telling him that to keep him from exploring his dreams, or like, living his dreams, like you were trying to keep him. So that's what this person told him. He was inspired by this person. He admired this person's lifestyle. He wanted to create this kind of life for himself. He didn't have the proper influences or the right connections to make that happen. So he saw a way to make that happen with this person by going into business or partnering with this person to make that happen for himself. He didn't want to leave his family. He wanted to work with this person so he can build this kind of life for himself. But when she saw the nature of this person and maybe how talented he was or whatever, she wanted to keep him for herself amongst her people that she controlled. She needed somebody like him on her side as well. Because this is somebody who's very charming, very educated, very smart. And she saw something in him that she wanted for herself. So she used her magic to influence him to give up his family life for his career by offering him a deal that he could not resist. That's how she convinced him to leave this situation and the Empress behind, by helping him aspire to reach his goals, by giving him access to her connections, giving him power within the group. You know what I mean? Gave him a high position. So people had to respect him like they respected her, or vice versa. Even if he got pulled over by the cops, they couldn't arrest him because she had that kind of influence over certain officers that would just dismiss the case. So that's the kind of power she had, and that's the kind of power he had being under her wing. That's what I'm getting. And now he wants to separate from that. He wants to leave this behind, but he knows he has to do this strategically to the point where nobody knows what he's doing. Because all these people work for the same person or are influenced by this one person. And everybody knows this person around town. So if they see this person at the store, they'll go back and say, hey, I saw your person at the store with another person. Like everything gets back to this person. Right? So they don't know how they're going to get away from this person without getting caught, is the message. All right. Anyway, let's keep moving. Death card. Yeah, he ended this connection with you to explore his dreams. He got inspired or influenced by this energy to, focus on his career. They gave him a great deal, a deal that he couldn't resist. So he accepted the offer thinking that he can do this and still be at home with you, or maintain his family with you, or his life with you. And when you figured out this person was over here entertaining this energy, you got disgusted by this person. It's like, you left me for that, or you rather go do this than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you felt some type of way about his decision to do that. And that's why you warned him that these people were not good people. But again, he thought you were just jealous of his success that he would have with this person. So they ended it with you and, partner with them. But they're under some kind of, I don't know. This is the masculine's energy, male or female. Reverse the role is needed. Anything else? Is this the Nine of Swords? I don't know if they wanted to kind of be Nine of Swords. This is the Devil. That's why you're disgusted by this person. This is the Devil. I thought this was the Eight of Swords. I'm just looking at the image, but this is the Devil. That's who they're dealing with, the Devil. And in order for this person to cut ties with the Devil, I don't even know. Like, I'm just lost. He wants to cut ties with these people or this person. And he may be having some kind of audacity to come to you to ask you how to cut ties with these people. He feels like you have the answers that he's looking for, or you're the only one that he can trust with this information. And it's almost like he wants you to give him some spiritual guidance, some advice on how to do what he needs to do, because he believes you will tell him the truth. Because here's the thing. If you told this person that this person was a witch doing spell work on him and he didn't believe you before, he believes you now. And because he knows that you warned him before this happened, that it was going to happen, or this was happening, he feels like you're the only one that can get him out of this. So they're coming in to try to impress you, trying to show up as the man you want them to be, or the woman and you're disgusted because you can see right through this person. You know that they have a hidden agenda or a motive behind them coming back. And you have to decide if you're going to believe this person or not.